MaJaMa Jams is brought to you by Astonished Young Man Pointing Up.
MaJaMa. MaJaMa. MaJaMa.
I chose Travis Special.
See, you hear that? She chose me special. She looked at both of us and thought I was special.
Yeah, she looked at Shu and thought, this is the special idiot that I need to pull this off. I need a new shade of idiot, and that's you.
I'm a new shade of it.
Yes.
Welcome back, everyone, to MaJaMa Jams, a show where we discuss other people's work to avoid doing our own. And guys, we are back taking a skewer to Jeff Bezos' Prime streaming service, that unsuccessful a-hole. And today is the main course of the ones we've been looking at because I've been dying to trash this thing. You may have seen ads recently for a generically bland titled movie called The Pickup. As if anything could be more generic and bland than that title.
What did you keep calling it?
And the
Payback.
The Payback? Ooh, that was a word. I knew it started with a P, though. The tagline is, they're armed, ... but she's dangerous.
Get the fuck out of here.
This movie stars Eddie Murphy, who was funny at one time. This movie stars Pete Davidson, who has sex with a lot of famous women. This movie stars Keke Palmer, who is a live wire, wonderful, talented actress, muted into boredom here by our director, I guess.
Is it directed by the guy who directed Fantastic Four?
No.
Not this one.
Oh,
Tim,
right.
Oh, Tim Story, yes,
Tim
thank
Story.
you.
Shut up.
And this movie stars Eva Longoria, who is kept in a basement in the Amazon Prime offices on a leash, dressed like Slave Leia, forced to make 56 of these a week.
What is that? What is that, a man thing?
So, where do we begin?
What is the story of the pickup?
That's what we begin.
Why don't you tell us?
A routine cash pickup takes a wild turn when two mismatched armored truck drivers get ambushed by ruthless criminals. As chaos unfolds around them, the duo must navigate high-risk danger while bickering throughout the adventure, forgetting the meaning of humor. So it feels like it's been 87,000 years since Eddie Murphy was genuinely guffaw-worthy. All right, now I am thinking back to the beyond iconic, and I could probably watch for the rest of existence, Nutty Professor scene where he goes against Dave's Chappelle's Reggie after being transformed into Buddy Love. I think it is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
Your mother's so fat. After sex, I roll over twice, and I'm still on the bitch. Your mother is so fat. She fell in the Grand Canyon and got stuck.
And Mateo, when I was watching this, I forgot that that man existed. There is one scene where Eddie Murphy starts mashing up some pancakes.
No, I don't dip my pancakes. I like my pancakes like this. This is how I make my pancakes. I like them all mushed up like this, get them all like that, and get them on the plate. Oh, that's perfect.
For about 30 seconds, we are reminded that this man is one of our most beloved, cherished, comedic live wire who can channel life, electricity like the Emperor through his veins.
It was
we
so
are given
weird,
a brief glimpse.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the rest of the movie, I think this may be the most boring performance ever. Now, sometimes I say to myself, wow. Wow! The concept, Matthew, of these type of podcasts in general, three losers on a couch, taking apples and throwing them at legends. You know, Eddie Murphy's done so much.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, I like apples for that example. They're rotten. It's fun. Rotten apples. That's my website I'm making. But I think, honestly, that this is one of the most justified takedowns ever. There is nothing to this. No. This is so genuinely offensive. I was so excited to film this episode because I was actually offended. This is one of those good examples of the cliche. I'll tell you, it's not the content of the joke that was offensive. It was how lazily it was written.
That's a smart plan. Smart.
That's an
It's
example
not even
of
like
this.
you can't even call it generic. It's just
it's awful.
Lazy.
It's lazy, tired, completely
Bland,
uninspired. Now this was apparently, Mateo, you let us know, this is a big payday for all the people involved. So
it looks like
it has to be. Listen, earlier this year we got a little bit of, I apologize for the disgusting breath. Earlier this year we got a little bit of a new cult hit, which is One of Them Days with Keke Palmer and SZA in her first acting role. I don't know if you saw it, Matthew, but it's a new buddy comedy in the vein of actually Friday. We were just talking about Cube.
What are the interest rates? There. Damn, I thought that was the year of establishment.
And what I love about this movie, I can't wait to see it again, but Keke Palmer has a real comedic zing, and all of her line deliveries are great. They are greatly comedically delivered. I was watching the whole time, like, I literally want to study your line deliveries. Everyone who knows me knows I love Nope, with her and Daniel Kaluuya going back and forth. Keke Palmer is great. My question, still feeling ignorant to the process, is what aspect of it? Is it the director? Is it being a paycheck movie? Is it Keke herself being like, my heart's not in this one? What is it that mutes her here? She is so boring. This girl is electric. I have seen her and been riveted. She has made me cackle. I have seen her zip and zing. I still do not understand what is the aspect of filmmaking where under this umbrella everyone is boring. Sure, Pete Davidson may have never been the best. I try not to be a Pete hater. I think the guy's pleasant enough. I like Pete. Pete can be funny. I try not to hate him. Eddie Murphy is an objective legend. Oh my God, Bowfinger, he's painfully funny.
But like, what does he even attract an audience? I mean,
I don't know.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
The point being, of all of that, is there is talent on display here. There is so much lifelessness here. There is no comedic
but the weird
persona.
part is there is not great action, but there's definitely a budget.
There's competent action.
Yeah, competent action, and
as funny as Michael Bay says, it sounds amazing explosions. I know it sounds like a joke, but great explosions. Ha ha ha! No, they are great explosions. I think. I think I said the one stretch of highway and you are alone with one armored truck and one pursuit thing. That's like veins of the classic Dark Knight truck robbery scene or truck breakout scene. There is a kick-ass action movie competently done when you are just on a stretch of highway dealing with relentless armed robbers.
Especially if you have two comedic actors who are classic odd couple going back and forth, but I think it just comes down to the script.
It was magical. I lasted like 4 minutes, which is like a new record, honestly.
Hey, nobody wants to hear about your hepatitis. You're 2 minutes late. We're already supposed to be in the truck. And you need to stop smiling. Smiles are earned.
Yeah.
It's just like...
And to the chemistry between the two of them, because it doesn't seem that they have neither rehearsed nor done nothing.
Pete, at least, I mean, granted, I think that it's kind of Pete's default, as if you're like, Jason, can you play like a weird over-the-top stoner? It's kind of a default, but I don't think Pete is lifeless, to be fair.
No.
Especially compared to Eddie, because I don't feel like Eddie, this character
like, why
does not need to be Eddie Murphy.
Why would, exactly.
The character does not need to be Eddie Murphy. I am astonished by this movie because other than the pancake scene, the iconic pancake scene, other than that, there is no evidence that this man was once a comedic writer. He plays it like this. And there's a chance for a classic husband and wife back and forth. There's a chance for a classic mismatched co-workers buddy comedy back and forth. Eddie practically, literally invented the buddy comedy when 48 Hours blew up.
What gang you talking about, Jack?
Hey, I can read a police file, shithead. Quit calling me Jack.
It's just an expression, all right? I don't mean nothing by it.
I don't give a damn. It happens to be my name.
What the hell you complaining for? At least nobody calling you shithead.
I may call you worse than that.
What happens in a person's career? What, so much money behind this, so much talent, everyone is flat. There is nothing original, there is nothing funny, there is nothing that stands out, there is no personality, there is no chance to milk Eddie Murphy, there is no chance to show us what he can do, there is no creativity. I am not being harsh. Compared to War of the Worlds, this makes War of the Worlds look so enjoyable and fun.
Keep me posted.
What happened here? What is going on?
That's a big distinction. Like, you can watch War of the Worlds, but this is funny to rag on.
This is terrible.
But this is like, all right, I'm bored.
Yeah.
And you can definitely pick apart stuff, but it's not as fun to do.
It looks like one of those generic movies, like the Anna Nicole Skyscraper.
What the hell happened to you?
Some people are trying to kill me.
Because it seems one of those movies that you find on a late night on a channel with no names actors trying to do. Oh, I had this idea about a rubber thingy and stuff.
Why do people acquire wealth and then not? Like, James Gunn is still a cog in the system. He has to report to Warner Brothers, but he's gotten himself pretty high up there, and I am a fan. But I feel like James gets into a position of power and then cares. Superman is wonderful. I feel like he always puts heart into his movies. Why do we have to have the biggest people? Like, why do you become Amazon Prime? You have so much money. You bring back the legend Eddie Murphy. Why aren't we like, oh my God, you used all that money. It's a new Beverly Hills Cop. This is his return. This isn't even just a great...
Was Beverly Hills 5, whatever it was, Amazon Prime?
Netflix.
Wait, did it? That came back too? I forgot he did that.
Alex F, Axel F,
Oh, yeah.
or
Axel, if you damage any city property.
You're in a snowplow?
Yeah, we in a damn snowplow. What's the problem? A lot of blind spots in the snowplow.
Why do we have Disney acquire $8 billion friggin' dollars so they get Star Wars, and then all they do is treat it like a kid that forgot to do his book report and did it in the last 5 seconds? Why can't we have them be like, look, I acquired all the wealth on Earth. I'm going to bring back Eddie Murphy, and I'm going to give you the most mind-blowing return to form. People are going to be like, this is a great actual movie. There's heart behind it. We remembered who Eddie was. Why are the biggest corporations shitting the most mediocre crap?
We need to stop asking these questions because it's just
no, but dude, there's a difference between
one of the things that it escapes to a lot of people here is that to a degree, to a very large degree, but to a degree, many of these stars are still named that you can spend abroad. So if you say, hey, I have the latest Eddie Murphy's movie, probably in Europe, probably in China.
Watching Trading Spaces.
Yes, places.
Well, it's a great show, great movie. My day's booked solid.
What?
But there is that both for finding financing and to spend the name to get the movie outside.
You are correct.
And also you see people like, for instance, a similar career, if you will, Adam Sandler. He stopped trying.
Yeah.
He just didn't have only when it happens uncut gems, but it's once in what there's one dramatic movie every 10 years for him, give or take.
We now return to
MaJaMa.
Yo, I'm stuck. Russ, I'm stuck.
What?
I'm stuck. Let's go.
Hold on!
What do you mean, hold on? Let's go!
So, look, Mateo has experienced these a-holes in his life. Mateo has seen what it's like when people are actually functioning, making money in the industry. I perhaps operate still from a sheltered place of idealism. Maybe it's like, look, dude, Eddie Murphy has a lot of money. He doesn't care anymore. He wants a lot more money. Whatever it is. But I still want to ask, okay, fine, bring him in to be a name, but why can't you dazzle us? Like, do you just...
I mean, why are you going to try?
It's just a bit. It's the fact that this is so look. That's why I wanted to have that intro.
It's all worth it to me.
It's fun to rag on people. Maybe this could be a halfway decent movie, and it's just fun to be a geek boy and rag on Eddie Murphy in the later half of his career. This thing is so terrible that it's so offensive. I bet you there's 80 million people in LA right now that could write a script that is so much funnier. Do you know on the billboard they highlighted who it was written by?
That's weird.
2 people on
weird.
a bill.
Watch your volume. That's very weird.
Names
Why would we need to know? What else did they write? Also, was this a script first? Was it like, hey, we have an extra Eddie Murphy movie we got to fill. What can we do? Oh, we have the script lying around. Like, why would this script attract anyone's attention whatsoever?
That's a better way of saying it. You have the play to toss the dice on the Eddie Murphy name. What Matthew just summed it up. Why this script? Why this script? I guarantee you someone is watching this right now who is a unemployed writer that has a better, funnier script than this uninspired garbage. It is so terrible. Why would anyone be attracted
to it? It might
to
have been, not that he was attracted, but that he had a contractual obligation to do a movie within that date. And the only script available was
here.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen it happen back in Italy. Yeah. They just like, oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna do this. I don't like this one. Oh, it happens in a month. No, in 1 year, in 6 months.
Fantastic Four, Roger Corman.
Yeah.
Tough call.
Then eventually you have to accept or you pay a huge amount of money as a fine. So
I can't stress the lack of creative joy here.
And also there is this, that when you have somebody, I remember Jack Nicholson talking about his experience on not A Few Good Men. Oh, yeah, A Few Good Men?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because the Italian title is completely different.
Let me tell you about my experience with A Few Good
said,
Men. Also did the movie.
When I got in, everybody, there was silence. They were saying, oh my God, this is entering this incredibly precious thing. And I realized that I was surrounded by an aura that I didn't really want, because I was afraid that nobody would telling me what to do, because, oh, he's Jack Nicholson, we can't tell him. I have also the feeling, and I've heard stories, that you really can't tell Eddie Murphy, be funnier or do this in a different way. He does it, that's it.
Yeah.
This shit is not going to work.
But so, I feel like you here, because I'm like, that is perfectly fine if you always deliver, which I know he can. Look, I genuinely, this is different than just internet snark. I don't understand this. I don't understand why an absolute legend who has proven himself to be an electric, hilarious performer, when Eddie is at the peak of his power, to me, I'm later in the game, so to me I think of Bowfinger and Nutty Professor. Forgive me, the 80s comedy art as ingrained in me. I know they're iconic, but he's so hilarious when he is firing all cylinders. I don't understand why you do this with nothing.
But then again...
Spinning wheels, right? Sometimes, like the later Jim Carrey, you see the spinning wheels. Maybe you don't think it's there, but he's spinning wheels. Why isn't he spinning plates? Why is he flatlining? I don't understand. It's insulting as a clown.
Even
he brings nothing to this.
Even literally just very monotone and very just conditioned. And
I thought this wouldn't happen because you were supposed to retire like 6 months ago, right?
Retire? Mm-hmm. Who said anything about retire? I'm not retiring. I'm moving on to a new career.
Then again, the wonderful protagonist of Norbit, Meet Dave, 1,000 Words.
Did it just go away?
Probably. I mean, he doesn't care. Like Adam
Pluto
Sandler.
Nash, which was what, 35 years ago, and already he...
Oh, no, I don't like that. That makes me look like a big doofus, doesn't it, honey?
Yeah, where would we buy clothes?
Yeah, I don't want to be the big doofus.
Pluto Nash,
we did watch that.
Yeah.
How long has it been since? Okay, put aside. I assume Dreamgirl's a little more dramatic.
Yes.
How long has it been since Eddie had something for all time for comedy? Like Bowfinger for like an all timer? Like we talk about Beverly Hills, like we talk about 48, like we talk about.
I think Bowfinger.
That's like for true greatness, for true hilarity. Yes, just
because the only two accomplishments that are worth mentioning from him are Dreamgirls and Dolomite.
Dolomite is my name.
Which are more
they're dramatic, yes.
Might have a little chance to play it up, but I just don't get it, man. I'm realizing I'm talking about you're not even spinning plates. You're just trying.
Shrek.
Oh, now we getting somewhere.
Right. Yes.
You all right? No, I'm not all right.
All right, guys. Well, this is infuriating, and I am going to throw a full 5 for expressing my feelings, because it's genuinely offensive as a comedy lover.
I don't even know how many this is. But...
He does, screw it. He does nothing. He doesn't try.
5.
MaJaMa.
Here's the perfect way to sum up everything, Mateo and Matthew. Nick Swardson in Bucky Larson brought more genuine... I'm not being funny.
No.
Nick Swardson in Bucky Larson brought more genuine attempt to give us something comedically.
Yeah.
To my girlfriend, Kathy.
If I watch Bucky and then I watch this, I'll be like, Swardson, yes, you tried. You did something there. Eddie Murphy has done nothing here. I hate you. No cute outro. I hate you. This is a failure. Good night. Awful. Good day, sir. I said good day. I am offended.
It goes to show you actors who have shticks, who stick to their shtick over and over and over again. You just stopped at a certain point.
Garbage. Garbage. Cut it. It's garbage. I hate him. Sorry. Thank you.
MaJaMa. MaJaMa.
Bayou Badou. Bayou Badou. Bayou-ba-doo. 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 Bayou-ba-doo.